What's going on, guys? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody's doing okay today. In this presentation, I want to talk to you guys about trouble. If you guys are familiar with the gospel song, Trouble Don't Last Always, leave your comments in the presentation. Leave your comments in this video presentation. You know how people used to say trouble don't last always? That's a gospel song, by the way. I'm pretty sure you guys might be familiar with it. Trouble don't last always. But I'm here to tell you guys, you know how they say trouble don't last always? Trouble does last for some people. It most certainly does. And I'm here to tell you guys that trouble is all some people gonna get in life. Some people are not going to experience any goodness in this life, guys. I'm here to tell you. And trouble is some people's best friend. And I'm pretty sure if you're watching this presentation on this Sunday, I'm pretty sure you can identify very well with trouble. I'm pretty sure trouble has been very prevalent in your life. That gospel song, Trouble Don't Last Always, is foolishness. See, once you start thinking on an intellectual level, you realize that all the things you've been taught is BS. You know how they used to say in church that God don't give you no more than you can bear? Well, why some people get strung out on drugs? Why are some people taking narcotics every day? Why are some people strung out on alcohol? See, people don't think. They just quote this foolishness without thinking on a deeper level. A lot of people don't have common sense either. If God don't give you no more than you can bear, why do some people put one of them hot slugs off in their dome? If God don't give you no more than you can bear. See, it's all BS, guys. See, everything that we've been taught, all the things that we believe is BS. All the things that we've been taught in church is BS. Trouble don't last always. Well, it definitely does last in some people's life. It definitely does last. And you know what? Here's the kicker. The trouble don't go away in some people's life. See, what I'm starting to realize in life, guys, is that some people were cursed from the day they were born. Some people was meant to suffer. Some people was meant to endure nothing but pain and misery in this life. And that's something that most people will not ever admit. Because that song, Trouble Don't Last Always, is BS. And if you guys know the Christian the Christian artist that sings that song, leave the comments in this presentation. Just leave those comments, because trouble does last for some people, and the trouble never goes away. That's the sad part. And a lot of people like to say that, you know, the Creator, he gonna work it out. He gonna see you through. Well, you just got to use common sense, guys. If the Creator hasn't seen you through yet, then more than likely he'll never see you through. You just have to use common sense. See, a lot of people quote these songs and they sing these gospel hymns, and they don't use common sense to really think on a deeper level. Like, if God ain't fixed it yet, he not gonna fix it. That's just the truth. See, this is the real sermon that the preacher need to be preaching in church, in the pulpit. If he ain't fixed it yet, he'll never fix it. I'm pretty sure the trouble in your life, the trouble that you're facing right now, the trouble in your love life, has God fixed it yet? Has God granted you some vagina yet? No, he hasn't. And another thing I want to talk about, and you know, while we talking about trouble, another thing I want to talk about real quick. This is another thing I want to discuss real quick. Another thing I want to discuss. Guys need to stop capping, talking about, oh, if you go to the gym, that's going to make you a sex symbol. Stop saying that. Going to the gym is not going to make nobody look like Chris Brown. So stop saying go to the gym and you going to be a dude that women want to screw. If you wasn't a man that, if you never was a dude that women want to screw, what is lifting weights going to do? That's why I say, guys, you got to think. You got to use your brain. If you never was a winner, you never will be one. And you know what? You just got to accept that the trouble is going to forever last in your life. The trouble not going to go away. You got to think. If the trouble in your life has lasted this long, then more than likely the trouble in your life will never go away. See, a lot of people sing these stupid religious songs and they don't even think about what they're singing. Oh, God don't give you no more than you can bear. Oh, yes, he does give you more than you can bear. That's why some people end up checking out of here. You know, that's why some people end up putting one of them slugs off in their dome and saying good night. Because God does give you more than you can bear. See, I'm not a Christian anymore. And I'm so glad I'm not. And I'm pretty sure if you're watching this presentation, you're not a Christian either. But it's funny how a lot of people really believe this foolishness. They believe that trouble don't last always. Trouble does last for some people. Matter of fact, trouble lasts so long in some people's life, you might as well say trouble is their best friend. So I'm here to tell you guys, you just have to think on a deeper level. See, once you get awoken to the truth, you start analyzing everything. You start analyzing these gospel songs that people sing, these gospel songs and these hymns that people believe in. You start realizing that it's all BS. See, all that spiritual stuff is BS. All that spiritual stuff is nonsense. I mean, because once you start thinking on an intellectual level, you realize that a lot of that stuff that you've been singing and the stuff you've been believing is BS. Trouble don't last always. Well, if trouble don't last always, how come some people live a life of pain and misery? How come some people end up checking out on life if trouble don't last always? I mean, and I don't believe no one should check out on life. I'm not condoning that, but I'm just here to tell you guys, like, this song, Trouble Don't Last Always, is very misleading. That's the point that I'm trying to make in this presentation. Trouble don't last always is very misleading because it does last for some people. You know, and I hate to get technical here, but if you're a black man, trouble is gonna forever be prevalent in your life. I truly believe that. I truly believe that if you're a black man, I truly believe when you're black, you're destined to live a life of pain and misery. And trouble is gonna be your best friend when you're black. Can I get a witness? I know I'm not lying. When you black, you're gonna have a lot of trouble in your life. Now, if you're light skinned, you probably won't have a lot of trouble. You know? But when you're a black person, you're gonna have a lot of hell in your life. A lot of negativity is gonna take place in your life. Trouble is gonna be there, always. But let me know what you guys think about that song, Trouble Don't Last Always. Do you guys believe that that's true? Or do you guys believe that's a bunch of nonsense? Because I believe it's a bunch of nonsense. I'm here to tell you guys, I believe it's a bunch of nonsense. But I just wanted to get you guys' opinion on this song that I've heard so many times. And I felt like this would be something good to talk about. This would be a good presentation to make. Talking about the legendary song, Trouble Don't Last Always. Because I look at some people's life and you look at all the hell that some people go through, it's like, man, trouble never never letting up on some people. But you guys have a good Sunday. Leave your comments. Talk to you soon. Thanks for all the support. We're almost at 9,000 subscribers. Have a good day.